My name is Lennon Patton, and I'm with RivalHost. RivalHost started in 2001, now hosting websites in 65 countries. I think the one thing that separates RivalHost from our competitors is the service that we offer, the technical support, and the speed in which we resolve our customers' technical issues. Our average ticket response right now is less than 15 minutes. Some of our bigger competitors in web hosting can take up to 48 hours to answer a single ticket. We are a reseller of hosting, but we also own our server capacity as well. We have a data center. Our primary data center is in Kansas City, which is where the servers are hosted and is where our engineers are located. They're hands-on with the equipment. It's a state-of-the-art facility with all of the emergency and disaster mitigation resources, emergency failover systems. Short of a cataclysmic natural disaster, that data center is not going to go down. It's an independent fire suppression and electrical backups. And then we have another data center where everything in Kansas City can be rolled over to our Chicago facility. So even if something was to happen to the primary data center in Kansas City, everything is saved in Chicago. Yeah, currently are almost at 100% uptime for all of our customers, 99.998% uptime, and that's guaranteed for whatever reason you're not able to access or your customer's not able to access their websites, and we guarantee that in the form of a refund and the ability to cancel your contract if you need, but we've to date have never had to issue a refund for our systems being down. Yeah, most of our competition leaves migration up to the end user, but we were hands-on with our migration. Most of our migrations happen when your website has the least amount of activity on it, usually overnight, and our technical team doesn't outsource migration. We actually, the owner and our technical team handle migration themselves, actually making sure that everything works correctly and that all the data is mirrored so that if something does happen during the migration, your systems are backed up and there's no loss of data. We offer a variety of hosting solutions, really depending on your needs, from a basic shared server solution all the way up to bare metal enterprise servers and everything in between, including specialty hosting packages for WordPress sites, also virtual private servers for customers that need that level of hosting. Yes, actually security is one of our major selling points and one of the main reasons why we're in the hosting business. The DDoS attacks are the number one reason why customers come to initially RivalHost, because they're under attack and their current hosting solution tells them that if they don't figure out a way to mitigate those attacks themselves, that their servers are going to be shut down. So a lot of our new customers come to us because their hosting solution does not offer support or security for DDoS, and they're kind of left on their own. So we mitigate DDoS attacks of all different levels, from huge 10 gigabyte attacks all the way down to the more basic ones as well. DDoS stands for Distributed Denial of Service. And what happens in a basic DDoS attack is that the basic functions of your website, things like forms, the email capability, different applications on your website that interact with customers, with end users, are attacked by groups of computers accessing your website all at the same time. And what this causes is a situation where your servers are overwhelmed doing the basic functions that your website are designed to do for customers or for end users. And DDoS attacks are a very low cost, easy way for criminals, cyber thieves, and just people who have too much free time to be able to attack your website, search for vulnerabilities, and then a lot of times companies are even ransomed if they do not respond to the DDoS attacks and then pay a ransom. Then the criminals will make it to where your website's not accessible at all, as long as your website's on the internet. Web developers, their number one issue is not only the support, the technical support, but also the ease of migration. They need to know that their end users' websites are going to stay up, that they're going to have the security that they need from DDoS attacks, and also that they're not going to encounter a lot of hassle when it comes to migration. A lot of low-cost hosting options leave migration up to you, so then you're forced to go to all the websites that you're currently managing, get all that information, and then you're on your own as far as moving over those websites and support. So, and at RivalHost, we believe in making sure that the migration process is as simple and as seamless as possible. For web hosts, it's a combination of all three of those things: the ease of migration, the support, how quickly they can get tickets answered, and then also knowing that their websites are going to be secure. The number one complaint that we see is the speed in which tickets are answered. And a lot of times companies, when they open a ticket, especially if they're a web developer, they're not asking a question of their hosting company that is a real basic question. A lot of web developers are very knowledgeable and familiar with the technical aspects of their website. So when they're opening a ticket with a hosting firm, they're generally asking what we consider to be a second or third level ticket. And if it's taking 48 hours for those to be answered, that's unreasonable, because they in turn have customers that they answer to that they're needing to get back to their customers. And it reflects badly on those developers when aspects of the websites that they're developing for a customer are not accessible or under attack. If you're having questions with your web hosting needs and you need support, give us a call. We'll be happy to help. We'll be happy to take a look at your current hosting situation. And if you're experiencing issues with support, then we'll be happy to take a look at your needs and we'll be able to help you out. So if you want to take a look at the phone number below, give us a call, and we'll be happy to provide a quote for you.